Welcome to Real Talk. I'm Hallie, and we are in Proverbs 20. 31 Proverbs in the month of May. We are hitting one proverb a day. So you don't just have to watch us in May. You can watch us any month you want, any day you want. You can jump in the middle of it. If this is your first time, just go forward with it, and you can go back and listen to the other ones. It's all good. Or just go forward with it, and the next month start again. So Proverbs today, what keeps the goobers away? So welcome to Real Talk, and here we go. Proverbs 20. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is a brawler, and whoever is led astray by it is not wise. Wow, that's a good intro on that one, huh? Okay, let's just do this. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is a brawler, and whoever is led astray by it is not wise. The wrath of the king is like the roaring lion. Whoever provokes him to anger sins against his own life. It is honorable for a man to stop striving, since any fool can start a quarrel. True that. The lazy man will not plow because of winter. He will beg during harvest and have nothing. Counsel is the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Most men will proclaim each his own goodness, but who can find a faithful man? The righteous man walks in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. A king who sits on the throne of judgment scatters all evil with his eyes. Who can say, I have made a heart clean, I am pure from my sin? Devise weights and diverse measures, they are both alike, an abomination to the Lord. Even a child is known by his deeds. Whether he does is pure and right. The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord has made them both. Do not love sleep lest you come to poverty. Open your eyes and you will be satisfied with bread. It is good for nothing, cries a buyer, but when he has gone on his way, then he boasts. There is gold and a multitude of rubies, but the lips of knowledge are a precious jewel. Take the garment of one who is surety for a stranger, and hold it as a pledge when it is for the seductress. Bread gained by deceit is sweet to a man, but afterward his mouth will be filled with gravel. Plans are established by counsel, but wise counsel wage war. It was a tongue twister. He who goes about as a talebearer reveals secrets, in other words, gossip. Therefore, do not associate with one who flatters with his lips. Whoever curses his father or his mother, his lips will be put into the deep darkness. An inheritance gained hastily at the beginning will not be blessed at the end. Do not say, I will recompense. Let's read that one again, number 22. Do not say, I will recompensate evil. Wait for the Lord, and he will save you. Devise weights are an abomination to the Lord. In other words, weights that are not set justly and right. A dishonest scale are not good. Because that's how they used to sell stuff back then. Back in the day, they used to weigh things out, and they would sell, a lot of their goods by weights. A man's steps are that of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way? It is a snare of a man to devote rashly something as holy and afterward to consider his vows. Think about it first. A wise king shifts out the wicked and brings the threshing wheel over them. A spirit of the man is the lamp of the Lord, searching all the inner depths of his heart. Mercy and truth preserve the king, and by loving kindness he upholds the throne. The glory of young men is their strength, and the splendor of old man is their gray hair. Blows that hurt cleanses away evil, as do stripes the inner depths of the heart. And that was Proverbs 20. Some things to consider that and ponder, kind of go over that again. And we are going to share Papa Chuck's little insert here. And this is Proverbs 27. Contagious integrity. Let's see what he has to say. The righteous man walks in integrity. His children are blessed after him. You set the pattern. Your children are watching you as a role model. Yes. It is an awesome thing to realize that your children are watching you to learn what husbands are supposed to be like, what fathers, mothers, and wives are supposed to be like. All they know is the modeling they see from you. Integrity is contagious, and so is the lack of it. That is so true. So true. So think about that. If you are in a home with a lot of yelling and screaming and contention, what example are you setting for your children? For me, my mom was a screamer, and she was like a roller coaster, and I don't really want to go into too much because I want to respect my mother. But at the same time, it really showed me what I did not want as a wife and a mother. When I grew up, I wanted, as I've shared this before, you would ask me, Hallie, what do you want to be when you grow up? And it's like, I just want to be a mom in a loving, quiet, loving home. I want my home to be welcoming and loving and quiet. And that's something that I thank the Lord for. I'm so thankful for that. So, and when I walk into a situation where people are, yelling and screaming and all that fun stuff, and they're just being disrespectful to each other, it breaks my heart. And it kind of triggers me too. And it's just one of those things where you should be lifting your husband up. You should be lifting your wife up. You should be edifying each other. You should be walking in the ways of the Lord, most surely. And if you are, then the rest will fall into place. But if you chose not to, and you're doing things your own way because you're stubborn or whatever, and if you find you're in a situation where you're not in that loving home environment, and you so desire, it starts with you. Bottom line, it starts with you. A lot of times when you get yourself in line with the Lord, and it all falls into place because your kids see, and then your husband sees, or your wife sees. But you should never, ever, ever be belittling your man or your wife. You need to be thankful and lifting them up and building them up. Just saying. I know some that goes from generation to generation to generation. They think it's the norm to be disrespectful to one another and stuff like that. Oh, we're just playing. It's like, no, you're not. Words hurt, and they stay, and they stick. So with that in mind, like Papa Chuck said, the righteous man walks in integrity, and his children are blessed after him. Goes for wife too. So until next time, we're going to jump on to 21 tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Thanks for jumping in, and have a good day and a better tomorrow. And peace out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.